Alright, so I guess we're live, but rotate device back. So it won't let me rotate my phone, so I guess I'm gonna be vertical up and down for some reason. But basically I was driving around and I just want to stop at the car wash. Not my car wash, but a car wash. And it's just around the corner here. I've never been to it before. So we're gonna go check it out. I thought I'd go live and bring you guys along to check it out. So we've got 9 people watching. And what I want you guys to do is, as I'm testing all the functions, I want you guys, instead of me commenting and being like, oh, this is good, this sucks, you know, this doesn't come out, this needs more air. I want you guys to give me your opinion on what you think it's like coming out. You know, do you think it's good enough? If you're a customer at that car wash, would you be happy with the way it's coming out? So that's what I want to do in this little live YouTube stream. Obviously this is LA, so this is the traffic. LA is always complaining about traffic, but I can see the car wash from here. We're about 0.2 miles away from the car wash. So we're gonna pull in. Actually, I drove around to about 5 different car washes, and it's a Friday afternoon, 1 o'clock, and they were all packed. All car washes I went to, there was like 3 or 4 cars waiting. So I've been driving around for the last 2 hours trying to find a car wash that's not so busy, so I can actually pull in and film and do this little video for you guys. So we're gonna go Australian mode and go on the wrong side of the road. But here's the car wash here. Sign's a little faded. We're gonna pull in front of a car. Again, it's busy, see? 1 car waiting. I guess we'll pull up behind the Tundra and try and get this end bay. But in the meantime, while we wait, I guess we can just chat. I mod for a lot of people on YouTube. And okay, there's the comments. Make me a mod, vertical looks fine. Okay, you have to choose before you start. Where's the car wash at? The car wash is in the valley somewhere in Los Angeles. I'm not sure of the road. It's just around the corner from my gym, so I'm gonna go get a workout after this. Germany watching. Germany, that's cool. Never been. Hello from Cyprus. You have a troll in chat, buddy. Get out of here, troll. We don't want no trolls. New Zealand, what's up, bro? My neighbor. But like I said, all bays are full. And it's Friday. I mean, I don't want to show you yet because I don't want to ruin the surprise. I want to test it for myself. I don't want to show you how the soap's coming out or nothing. But I guess while I wait, actually this guy looks like he's using the spot free, so I'm sure he's almost done. I was gonna go get changed while I wait, but I guess it looks like he just ran out of time now. So Mr. Tundra is packing up. He's gonna move for Mr. Chronicles. And here we go, we're gonna pull in. But from the looks of the building, the structure looks great, looks newly painted, which is good. It's, like I said, I don't want to jump the gun. Oh, Danny just texted me. My phone is crooked. But when I turn it that way, it says orientation is locked, rotate device back. So I don't know what that means. Anyway, good enough. Let's check it out. I got my bay. Let's see what they got. Spin the camera around. Danny, is that good? Send me a text, Danny, is that good? In the meantime, we got the air dryer. No, hold it the other way. Anyway, as long as you guys can see and hear me, I'm happy. Here we go, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 hoses in the bay. Not too bad, but let's go to the bill changer and let's wash it. What do we got? We got a bill changer, and bill breaker. So if you got a 20, like me, let's go ahead and put the 20 in and see what the bill breaker does. Since I don't have one at my car wash, it pretty much breaks the bills up. So I put the 20 in, and I lost it. There we go. So now it broke up the 20 to 5s, which is a very good idea because a lot of people always ask for change. So let's go ahead and put the change, put the bill in the freaking bill changer, and they dispense quarters and tokens. So that's a good way for people that want to go to the laundromat and come steal our quarters for some reason, because they have bill changes at laundromats. You know, when it gives out tokens, that kind of prevents them from doing it. But we've got the vending machines here, all nice and new, not vandalized yet. We'll give it a few more months and they'll be all smashed up. No, I'm kidding. Nice and digital. And I feel pressured because there's customers waiting, but whatever. $3.50. It's on the higher end, but I guess these days it's kind of accepted. So I put a quarter in. Let's go ahead and put a token in. Okay, so a token is worth $1, same as mine. All is working good. So 5. So I put in $5 and got 5 minutes and 42 seconds, which is on the higher end. So we got it on tire cleaner. Let's go check out the tire cleaner. So I want you guys to comment how you think it's coming out. Huh? How do you think it's coming out? Would you be happy? It comes out good. The problem is there's no brush to scrub it with, and you don't want to use this brush because this goes on the body of the car. You know, a lot of people do use this brush. It's the hog's hair brush, which is what I like. But that's the tire cleaner. Comes out good. We've got the pre-soak, Primojo Previo. That's the best my Spanish is. Pre-soak. So the pre-soak's going to come out the same one as the tire cleaner. So that's still a tire cleaner. Now the pre-soak's starting to come out. There we go. See, that color should be the tire cleaner. Well, you know, it's personal preference, but my tire cleaner is this color. I feel like it's going to change color and it might be a triphone, since that's what the picture says. So it's going to be green. And will it change color? Will we get the triphone that is advertised? Let's see. Still green. See, I would probably have the tire cleaner this color and the pre-soak white or a little pink. I'm going to run out of time at this pace anyway. What do you guys think? Would you be happy as a customer if it came out like that? I mean, I would be. Comes out good. What do we got next? High pressure soap. So the pressure's good, about 1200, and the soap came out within about 4 seconds, which is great. And it's probably just the perfect amount. No leaks out of the boom. Boom swivels nice and easily, which is good. But that's a great amount of soap. No customer shall complain about that. Unless they're a real a-hole. Foam brush. So now bring on the comments. Oh, I would never put this brush on my car. I would never. Oh, it's going to leave swirls. Well, this is what makes car wash owners a lot of money. Thanks to this brush, customers love it. And of course, it's difficult with one hand. I need a freaking videographer. In my opinion, it's a little dry. I like when it runs off the car. As you can see, it's just sitting still on the car. You know, it's not running down. So I would turn the air down just a little bit to make it a little more liquidy. And that way it would run off the car instead of just stick to the car. And it would take the dirt with it. That's just my little critique. Again, it's nitpicking. At the end of the day, there's plenty of soap coming out and customers won't complain about that. But being the Mr. Chronicles that I am, I gotta say something. It's pretty good, it's pretty good. Well, we've got 2 minutes left. I'm gonna have to add some more time. So you can see they take the coins and the credit cards. Something they could do is add a bill acceptor to take, oh, it's right there, wow! They do have it. I'm gonna use it just because they have it. Let's see. Should I be stingy and put in a 1 or put in a 5? All right, it's been a very good week. I can afford 5. So I just put in another 5, and I got 5 minutes. Wow, so let's go ahead and rinse that off. Pembex, thank you so much, brother. Continued success to you and everyone else watching. Very generous, thank you. So this is just rinse. Rinse is always pretty boring. Douglas being trolling you. Kind of hard to read the comments while washing, but anyway, let's just rinse this off quickly and get to the other functions. I want to see what you guys think. What do you think about, ooh, triple shine poly shell? Sounds fancy. So let's go around here. You can see it coming through the hose. That's why I like to have clear see-through hoses. That was kind of cool. So this is the triple foam. This should change color. You can see it's purple or pink, whatever your eyes see, and now it's changing to blue. Comes out okay, not great, but okay. Good enough to where there won't be any complaints. Again, it's a little dry. I want to see it kind of fall down the car. But again, it's what's coming out. You can't complain about that. There we go. I guess these colors match the month we're in. Make some people happy. All right, what do we got next? So that was the triple foam. All right, so we've got wax spot free and air dry. So I'm going to rinse all this off and then we're going to check out the wax. All right. Coming off nicely, and that's the good thing about the high pressure being so good. Doesn't take as long to get the soap off the car. Other car wash owners would have it a little weaker to try and cause customers to take longer to get it off. I feel like I'm in a freaking foam party in Vegas. Don't be fooled. Texas edition, featured in all my videos. Alright, you ready for the wax? So far everything else has worked fantastic, so I'm expecting the wax to work out pretty good. And it's a high pressure wax, which is good. Not that it matters, low pressure is good too. And it came out within about 4 seconds, so very, very good. And there's the wax. It's a very generous amount. Very generous amount of wax. There we go, look at that. So you can cover the whole car in the wax within about 15-20 seconds. If you're somewhat competent. So let's go ahead and rinse that off. A lot of people use the spot free to rinse off everything, but you should rinse it off with rinse because it's a lot quicker, and then use the spot free. Not bad, yeah, I agree. Not bad at all. There we go. We're again, very hard to wash with one hand and film at the same time, but we're not making excuses, we're making it happen. And just about rinsed all the wax off. So let's go ahead and check the spot free and the air dryers. No more cars waiting, a little faded sign, time for an update. Oh, you can see in the background over there, there's a big express tunnel wash. A car wash, express wash, right next to the self-serve. And I know that's always a worry or a fear that wannabe car wash owners have, that always ask me. There's a full service express tunnel about half a mile down the road from the car wash I'm looking at. Is it still worth getting? Well, no, here's your answer. All bays are full. There was one car waiting before, and there's an express wash right across the road. So there's your answer there. I'm sure these guys are making very good revenue as long as they did a good deal. I'm sure they've had it for 30 years, as most car wash owners do. And they keep them in the family. They don't want to pass them on. So that's why they're getting harder and harder to find. But with the right amount of driving, the right eye and the right detective skills to contact the landlord of rundown car washes, or any car wash for that matter, it can be done. So the spot free comes out good. Now we've got a minute left. We're going to check the air dryer, so it's going to be a little loud, but we're going to see how it comes out. Looks like the same as my one. Very, very nice. You can see it's got a very small concentrated hole, which makes it come out a lot more powerful. And because it's loud, I'm going to stop it. And there we go. So as you saw, every function worked. They have they got a 10 function rotary switch. They keep customers in the bays. I mean, look at me, I got sucked in. I put in an extra 5 just because of all the extra functions they have. Now, if they didn't have those extra functions, I would have been done in about 4 minutes. I would have left after my $3.50 and I would have been out of here, but I put in $10. Obviously I was filming a video, so it took a little longer, but everything worked. Cannot complain about anything. And they got a bunch of vending machines over here. They got a drinking fountain. They got another bill changer here, so they got about 4 or 5 bill changers. And all the brand new, they look brand new. Brand new decals, brand new stickers, 2, 4, 6. They got 6 vacuums at the back, all used up. So these guys would be making bank, especially if they own the land outright. If they own the land outright, all you're doing is paying for bills. But there you have it there. Let me move out of the bay out of respect for anyone else that wants to come in. Something that isn't too common. And then I can go through some of the questions. All right, let's back it out. I mean, drive forward. All vacuums are full. People are drying, people are washing. And that's what the car wash business is about. We're gonna go down this alleyway, the dusty alleyway, and I get my truck all dirty again. Let's play chicken with this car. Let's play chicken. All right, let's get to some questions. All right, I win. No chicken. Left-hand drive, Australia. Okay. Kind of hot. Let's spin this around. Let's get to some questions as soon as I pull over. In about 6 seconds, so bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And question time. What have we got? Quite a few. Sounds good, not bad. How much would you say a new self-serve 4-bay 1 automatic car wash costs to build up in an area? No car wash. Again, building a car wash isn't cheap. It's pretty expensive with all the permits from the city, from the infrastructure build. I mean, if you got a spare $500,000 that you want to throw at a car wash, you can do that. But you know, I'd much rather drive around and find the existing infrastructure, the rundown car washes or closed down car washes. Everything's been paid for already. If you just approach the landlord, you can negotiate a lease with them and you get everything for free. You get all the permits for free, the infrastructure, the buildings, and hopefully all the motors and pumps are inside still, like my car wash that I took over. And that way you don't even have to buy much equipment. You know, you save 10 grand just on motors and pumps, and you know, it's all for free. You just start paying rent. You buy what you need to buy to do the upgrades. You put the pre-soak in, you put the tire cleaner in, the air dryers. You know, you could probably, for 40 grand, you can have a brand new car washed essentially, and that's what I did. So not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. Looking to be 5 soon, just dealing with the city. We don't like the city that much, but we got to work with them, because when you have a car wash, or any business for that matter, you're partnering with the city. So you got to kind of do what they say. They have the same high pressure guns as you do. Very similar. Very similar. Sweet. I think the best car wash you have tested yet. You agree? Yeah, absolutely one of probably the best car wash I've tested yet. Besides mine, of course. You know, usually car washes that work really good, it's kind of boring, you know. It doesn't make for good content. But going to really rundown car washes where nothing works, I get to pick it apart, and that's a little more fun for you guys to watch and for me to film. Let's see more of that red Mazda Speed 3. Sorry, I missed that one. Got you hungry for chicken now. I just had Chipotle, so I'm not hungry. I'm good. 1.2 million. Yeah, I mean, if that's the answer to how much to build it, I believe it. Depends how big you want to go. How much are you making between the 4 monthly, yearly? It's I wouldn't know exact figures down to the dollar, but it's definitely 6 figures. 3 to 4, 6 figures. Hi, what's your favorite color? Blue, I guess. Not really a question, but if you... Gotta watch my back in this area. Let me lock the doors. Not really a question, but if you want to keep your washers more secure, give free car washes to police. It's going to give you a good rotation of police cars around the business for cheap security. Again, something worth trying. I mean, most break-ins occur between midnight and 5 in the morning at my car washes, so if I can give police free car washes throughout the night, great. You know, that'd be good. Police presence is always good. Oh my god, $5, thanks. The Gaming J, thank you, brother. Chris, love what you do. Appreciate that with the muscle. Would you be willing to come Northern California to test out my car wash and let me know what I can improve on? I mean, I like adventures as much as the next person. I got plenty of time to go anywhere pretty much in America at any given time. FaceTime might be a little cheaper for you and time worthy, but you know, we can figure something out. Just shoot me a DM on Instagram and see what we can do. Because of you, I'm reinstalling the Nayax pay system on my 4 car washes here in Germany. How much % would you customers? I don't use the Nayax. I've never used the Nayax. I use the Monex Group. I am a big fan of those. It's got the screen. It's got Apple Pay, Google Pay. Tap the card, insert the card, swipe the card. All forms of payment. That's the best. You can't beat all forms of payment. So I use Monex Group. I have no experience with the Nayax, and probably never will. There's a car wash from a big company that rebuilt 4 years ago. 4 years for millions, and their self-service doesn't even have a spot-free option. Again, you know, it's just some customers don't get it. I mean, some car wash operators, they don't get it. You know, I mean, if the city water is, then you know, you're not going to have spots drying on your car if that's the case, but it's very rarely the case. You know, city water being spot free, very rare, if at all, you know. So that's why we have the spot free system, the RO system. It cleans the water and it comes out spot free. That's why it's called spot free. And again, it's just another function for the customers to use and leave the car a lot cleaner. And you know, they're in the Bay longer, paying you more money. I'm from California. Nice, I live in California. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. I found a rundown 8-bay with... Oh, before I read those questions, let's check out the results of the truck. If I don't get shot. So obviously I didn't give it a full clean detail. I was just testing stuff out, but pretty good, pretty good. I didn't even get the roof, so there's a little dirt on there, but you know, can't complain. Cannot complain. All right, that's the results of that car wash. Very good, very good. All right, back to the questions, and we're going to end this thing soon. I'm going to go work out. Should I approach the? I found a rundown 8 bay with only 3 bays work, but it is off on a side street with low traffic. Is it still worth it, or just keep looking? If it's already built up to be the best with all the functions, and no one's really waiting or no one's using it, I probably wouldn't, you know, waste my time. But if it's really run down and it's crappy and doesn't have many functions and the soap doesn't work that well, then that's why it's quiet. That's why they only need 3 bays. They don't need to use all 8 bays. If it was really good, I don't really think it matters where it is. If it, obviously main roads, really busy roads, it's more visible. So, you know, that's going to be most of your customers base by visibility. But the fact it's down a little side street, you're going to have to advertise a lot more and get the customers in. And once you get them in, you got them hooked, because it's going to be the best. So depends. If it's done up to be the best, might be a tricky one. If it's really run down and piece of crap, well then that's why it's quiet. The brushes even seem to be still be the original ones, are just worn down by now. Cost €1 for 80 seconds. I'm not sure what that equivalates to US dollar, but sounds 80 seconds, I don't know, sounds somewhat expensive. Should I approach the landlord during the winter or right before the summer? My opinion, it doesn't really matter, you know, approach them anytime. A crappy rundown car wash is a crappy rundown car wash. Someone doesn't care about it, they don't care about it. If they'd rather get a rent check, they'd rather get a rent check. So, it's reverse osmosis, guys. Must be answering a question. Can you use an SBA loan to buy a self-serve? I've seen it done before. You know, someone bought one of Stewart's with an SBA loan a couple of years ago. I've never done it myself, so hard to speak on it, but I have spoken to my bank about it. They want a bunch of tax returns, personal, business, and just a whole bunch of other documents. They want the tax returns on the car wash you're looking at purchasing, so the seller would have to provide you tax returns on those. And being an all-cash business, obviously it's a little tough to have the exact right numbers, so it's going to be very low, and the bank's going to look at that, and they don't understand car washes, so they're going to be like, it's not making any money, when in fact it is. So there's your answer for that. Very tough to get, but not impossible. Chris, how much percent you think using your Monex system? I think I'm at about 65% cash, maybe 70% cash, and 30% cards, touchless payment. I've had them in for about a year now, so it's still maybe growing, but you know, it's about 65% cash right now and 35% credit cards for me, so which is pretty good. What's up, Gabriel? Hi, always enjoy your videos. Thank you. I don't do car washes, but I do love the mechanic parts to your videos. Thank you. How's Main Street Automatic holding up? Main Street Auto is holding up. It's got no issues. It hasn't had issues for a long time. It's going, it's still kind of quiet. You know, it's not doing what I thought it would do. I thought it would do at least $2,000 a week. I'm doing maybe about $1,000 a week, but you know, it's not very visible because there's a lot of bricks covering the entranceway. Driving by it, you can't even see the machine. So yes, I have the banner, I have the flags. I could do a little more advertising, but again, I mean, 90% of my revenue is coming from my self-serves. I have customers lined up for my self-serves, and the automatic is just a little icing on the cake. Not what I expected. If I could go back in time, I'd probably just turn it into another bay and save the $130,000, but it is what it is. It's better than gambling the money away and losing it, right? The note strategy works. I put one under the door of a wash I want to buy, and we're closing next week. Congratulations, that's awesome. You know, it does work. I mean, how else? That's one of the ways to contact landlords or car wash operators. It's one way to do it. Put a note under the door, and for you it worked. For Stuart it worked. Is there something a car wash should have, but it's not yet invented? Not sure. I'm not quick enough to think of ideas like that, but keep it going. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to go work out because I need some muscles. And thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Everyone who sent a super chat, much appreciated. And keep watching Car Wash Chronicle videos for future passive income success. All right, guys, adios.